All right. Civil engineering in India boasts a rich heritage that spans several millennia, showing the nation's diverse and innovative approach to infrastructure and construction. The roots of Indian civil engineering can be traced back to the ancient Indus Valley civilization. Today, we are going to present history in India from the ancient period up to the post-independence period. Let me introduce you the group members, yours truly, Andre, Kian, Abigail, and Chloe. So the first civil engineer in India is Sir Mokshagundam Vishveshwaraya. He is the first civil engineer in India. He served from 1912 to 1918. He is also a statesman, Indian civil engineer in 1901 of Mysore. Received India's highest honor, the Bharat Ratna. Bharat Ratna is the highest civilian award in India. Bharat translate to India and Ratna translate to gem or jewel. Instituted by the government in 1954, the Bharat Ratna is given in recognition of exceptional service or performance of the highest order in any field of human endeavor. Let me introduce you the timeline of history of civil engineering in India. So this is the timeline from the ancient period, medieval period, colonial period, up to the present or the post-independence period.
The earliest examples of civil engineering in India are seen in the cities of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, featuring advanced urban planning, drainage systems, and granaries. The Indus Valley Civilization, also known as the Harappan Civilization, was a Bronze Age civilization that flourished in the northwestern regions of South Asia. It was one of the world's three earliest civilizations, along with Mesopotamia and Egypt, and was the most extensive of the three. The Maurya Empire was notable for Emperor Asoka's public works projects, such as roads and the construction of stupas. The Mauryan Empire was the first pan-Indian empire, an empire that covered most of the Indian region. It spanned across central and northern India as well as over parts of modern-day Iran. The Gupta Empire is also known as the Golden Age of India, with advancements in architecture, temple construction, infrastructure, sculpture, and paintings that set standards of form and taste that determined the whole subsequent course of art, not only in India but far beyond her borders. The Gupta Empire was an ancient Indian empire on the Indian subcontinent which existed from the mid-3rd century CE to mid-6th century CE. It was the seventh ruling dynasty of Magadha. At its zenith, from approximately 319 to 467 CE, it covered much of the Indian subcontinent.
Next is the medieval period. Firstly, the Chola Empire. The Chola empires built intricate irrigation systems and constructed large temples like the Brihadiswarar temple. The Chola dynasty was a Tamil dynasty originating from southern India. At its height, it ruled over the Chola Empire, an expansive maritime empire. The earliest datable references to the Chola are from the inscriptions dated to the 3rd century BCE and during the reign of Ashoka of the Maurya Empire. Next is the Delhi Sultanate. They initiated the construction of mosques and canals, with notable projects like the Qutub Minar. The Delhi Sultanate, or the Sultanate of Delhi, was a late medieval empire primarily based in Delhi that stretched over large parts of the Indian subcontinent for 320 years. Lastly, the Vijayanagara Empire. The Vijayanagara Empire is known for the hydraulic engineering. The empire was a late medieval Hindu empire that ruled much of southern India. It was established in 1336 by the brothers Harihara I and Bukkaraya I of the Sangama dynasty. Next.
The colonial period. The colonial period from 1757 to 1947 saw the foundation of modern civil engineering in India being established under British rule. Key infrastructure developments like the introduction of railways, construction of canals and dams, expansions of major roads, and the buildings of iconic bridges and ports have left a lasting legacy. These projects not only modernized transportation and trade, but also set the stage for India's future growth and development in infrastructure. This period marked a pivotal chapter in transformation in India's civil engineering landscape. Now then, the post-independent period.
After independence, the government focused on developing India's infrastructure. Large infrastructure projects include dams like the Bhakra Nangal Dam in 1963 and Hirakud Dam in 1953. Transportation, such as the expansion of railways, national highways, and modern airports, such as Indira Gandhi International Airport. Urban development, such as the construction of cities like Chandigarh and modernization of metropolitan areas. Metro systems were introduced in cities like Delhi in 2002, Kolkata, Mumbai, and Bangalore. Smart Cities Mission, which occurred in 2015, is a recent government initiative to modernize urban infrastructure using sustainable and digital solutions. Reservoirs were also constructed in order to improve management practices to ensure efficient water resource management, such as Polavaram project. Lastly, disaster resilient structures, which is the implementation of improved construction techniques and codes to enhance the resilience of buildings in earthquake-prone areas.
To wrap up our presentation about the history of civil engineering in India, all in all, the history of civil engineering in India is a testament to the nation's ingenuity and enduring infrastructure development. As we look to the future, the lessons from our past will guide us in overcoming new challenges and driving innovation, ensuring that India remains at the forefront of global civil engineering excellence. That would be all. Thank you.